section matchup in the 5A with the Woodland Hills Wolverines are the visitors against the Greensburg Salem Golden Lions. Each team is 1-5. We're looking for a great game with the head coach of Woodland Hills, Matt Furjanic, and the head coach of the Greensburg Salem, Mark Shakorchak. And so 1-5, so we're looking for a great section matchup here tonight, Craig.
Yes, sir. So he starts out with Greensburg gets the first basket here. They put the goal lines up here 2-0 early in the matchup. They apply a little pressure on the Wolverines. A little slight press on the way up the court. Number one, Dante Parsons for the Wolverines. Look like he's taking over the point guard position. I'm not sure what's going on with that was Velton Kinney for the Wolverines. I'm sorry. He takes over for the Wolverines, the point guard position. And the Wolverines look like they drained a three-pointer there to take the lead here on the scoreboard. But back to the live action here.
And so Greensburg Salem has it out. Woodland Hills are in a man-to-man. As they was announcing the starting offense for Greensburg Salem, they have a senior-laden team, and they have only one junior that started, and all the rest are seniors.
Right, it looks like they have 6 seniors on the roster. Looks like we have a turnover traveling on the play. Ball's going to go back to the Wolverines, but they have 6 seniors on the team, so they are a very experienced group. I think they've been having trouble. Both these teams are 1-5, just having trouble putting it together here. So we'll see which team can put it together.
So Greensburg Salem puts pressure on and gets a turnover. And that's number 22 who missed it for Greensburg Salem, Jalen Page. He's the junior that we talked about. Actually, he's a senior, but it caused a turnover with the pressure as Greensburg Salem comes out in a full court press again.
Once again, they're going to put some pressure on the Woodland Hills ball handling crew to see if they can get the ball up and protect the ball. So once we get settled down here, we'll take a look at the 3 keys to the game here for the Wolverines and for the
Golden Lions of Greensburg Salem. Also for Woodland Hills, they have 2 guys out. Deontay Williams is out, and he's a very athletic guard in the 10th grade. And they have a center out, Roland Robinson, the center forward. He's out the game too, as well as Greensburg Salem just scored.
Yeah, that was a great 3-point shot by Dante Parsons there. Beautiful shot. He lined the ball up well. Great stroke. Hit the bottom, center of the hoop, bottom of the net. Great shot by Dante Parsons. So
we have a foul on the play. I believe that's number 1 for Woodland Hills, Vontae Kennedy. And now we have a timeout.
So it looks like we're going to see these teams here try to right the ship early in this season. 5A sectional matchup, WPIAL here. Both teams are 1-5 and looking to get their season on track and start stringing some wins together here. So for the Woodland Hills Wolverines, my 3 keys to success for them are push the ball, get easy baskets in transition, and take care of the basketball. And as we've seen so far early in the game, that they have definitely put some pressure on the Wolverines to get the ball up the court. And then at our next break, we'll talk about, Greensburg Salem's keys.
So it's side out, and Woodland Hills has the ball with the score 5-5, with 5:36 left in the first quarter, in the first period, rather.
Fadeaway shot is up, and it's short. Rebound go back to the Golden Lions. Bring the ball up, work it around the perimeter.
Woodland Hills is out in the man-to-man again. No, they're in a zone, actually. They're just switching in zone play.
Golden Lions pull up short off the front of the iron. Rebound follows the shot, but it's taken away by the Wolverines. They push the ball in transition. Have the numbers. Layup up.
Good. That's one of the keys that my co-host talked about, transition points. Pushing the ball with the athletes that you have and making some points in transition.
you definitely, if you look at the lineups, the Golden Eagles or the Golden Lions, I'm sorry, are much taller in stature. They have, a much taller interior defense, and players are much taller. So the Wolverines have to use what they can and take advantage of, their advantage. As the Golden Lions drive to the hoop, ball is off the mark, shot is off the heart. The Wolverines push the ball in transition.
That's the transition points, but I like the big man, number 15, inside for Woodland Hills. Played good defense, bodied up the big guy, Jeremy Thompson, 6'2", center forward, senior. Didn't cause the foul, but caused me to miss the shot. And then they had a great fast break and got some points in transition.
Golden Lions have the ball on the outside, working around left perimeter, cutter to the hoop. Good basket by number 1.
Number 1, Dante Persons, as he cuts in, but that was a good pass by number 22, Jalen Page. And now they're putting the pressure on Woodland Hills in a full court press.
Ball shot is off the mark for a three-pointer for the Wolverines. Ball's pushed for the Golden Lions. Foul, side out.
That's a foul on number 5, Rashawn Robinson. He's a senior, 6'1", guard forward. And so the keys for Greensburg Salem is make their shots, defend all shots, and control the tempo. That's their 3 keys for Greensburg Salem.
Yeah, so it looks like Greensburg Salem is a lot more adept in their half-court offense, so they should really try to control the ball. Turnover there. Didn't protect the ball. The Wolverines are out running, pushing the ball up, and it's a wild layup off the mark. Ball saved back inside to the Wolverines, up and in on a layup.
That is number 5, Rashawn Robinson.
Great shot by the Wolverines. Good rebound, get the ball inside, use their athleticism, and get some baskets.
Yeah, it looks like Greensburg Salem wants to run the half court. Try to create some plays, some mismatches, some screens. Try to get the man cutting in the back door. Trying to open up the paint, bring the big man out, and try to get a play in the half court set.
It's a foul down low.
That's a foul, number 15 for Woodland Hills, Jeremy Thompson. The big man steps in.
So that sends number 12 to the line, Ryan Thomas, for 2 shots.
So we have 2:22 in the first period. Ryan Thomas drains the first one.
So the Golden Lions trail the Wolverines 8-11 so far in this first period. We've seen some good up and down court play. So he drains the second one to bring the lead down to 2 points.
Greensburg Salem comes out in a full court press again. So Woodland Hills skips the ball over the top.
So one of the things that the Wolverines are going to have to do when they come out, when Greensburg comes out in this full court press, is put pressure on the defense. Pass the ball through the press and attack so you get points in transition. That would make them come out of that full court press. As the Wolverines take the shot and it's off the mark and the ball is going the other way, for the Golden Lions as they set up, start up the play.
And Woodland Hills are in the man-to-man. We have a shot by number 1 for Greensburg Salem, Dante Persons, and he hits the 3.
So I think out of so far, great layup. That was a great layup by number 5 for Rashawn Robertson of the Wolverines, 6'1", senior guard forward. Great drive to the hoop and great layup. Shot for the Golden Lions, slightly off the front edge of the rim. Great save, almost out of bounds there for number 4, Jihad Denard. Ball stays here with the
That was a great fight for the rebound. Great hustle. Tried to throw it off the man. but he stepped out of bounds, so the ball stays down here with Greensburg Salem taking it out under the hoop. Number 22, Jalen Page.
So we have we have a new person, Kellen McDonough, in the game for the
for Greensburg Salem. That's Shamar
McCoy.
He went up very high for that pass. 6'6", jumped up high. But number 15 for Woodland Hills stayed his ground and had him make he had to adjust his shot. But he's a high riser, he looks like.
So we're going to have to keep an eye on Shamar McCoy. 6'6", forward, senior. So we'll see exactly what he can do down low. Ball down low for the Wolverines. Shot up, off the mark here for the layup for Jeremy Thomas.
And that's number 22. Jalen Page brings it up for Greensburg Salem Golden Lions as they come into their offensive set. Woodland Hills is in a man-to-man. They're looking for the cutter. They're looking for the screen.
So the Wolverine defense should be they should be close, keeping a close eye on number 1, Dante Parsons, as he has pickpocket there by number 4. Ball is up and it stays with the Wolverines. But Dante Parsons, he has at least 7 points so far for the Golden Lions. He hit 2 3-pointers, and so he's accounted for at least 7 points of their 12 points so far.
Yes, you got to keep an eye on him. But I also like the hustle that Woodland Hills is given, the fortitude, to try to create some turnovers early in the game.
Mr. Parsons pulls from almost just slightly inside of half court. That was a heat check there just to see.
Dante Parsons seems like he has the green light, that he's able to shoot, upon will when he's open. As he just missed that, 3-pointer, and he definitely loves being behind the arc.
Right, so that's the end of the first period here. And the Woodland Hills Wolverines are 1.8 seconds left here on the clock. I'm sorry about that. Thought we were at the end of the first period, but 1.8 seconds left here on the clock. The Golden Lions trailing the Wolverines here 13-12. Inbounds to play. And now we're at the end of the first period.
So we're at the end of the first period, and Woodland Hills, who are the visiting team, are up 13-12, and this is a section matchup. So this is a win that both teams need. And just by looking at the game tonight, they've been playing with a sense of urgency, both teams being 1-5. And so, Craig, what have we seen so far from both teams on the offensive side and the defensive side?
Well, as soon as right now we're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back and talk to you about what we've seen so far. Thanks a lot. We'll be right back here on Rock Some More Sports.
Greensburg, PA at Greensburg Salem Golden Lions, as they are the hosts, hosting the Woodland Hills Wolverines with the 5A sectional matchup. Both teams are 1-5, and they're looking to get off the snide and get a win, and it's a very important game in the section, Craig.
Yeah, so far we've seen the Wolverines get out and run in transition. We've seen them get some easy baskets, and also we've seen the Golden Lions set up their offense in the half court and be able to get Mr. Parsons free and open for some good looks, which he put down. Great drive to the hoop there for Woodland Hills. That is Rayshawn Robertson. Great drive, finished with the left hand.
Rayshawn Robertson comes from a family that are some athletes as well, and so it seems like that he's pressing his way to make some things happen on the offensive side of the court.
That ball goes off the leg of the Golden Lions and goes back to the Wolverines. turnover. So one of the things that we want to look at too is, who's going to turn the ball over and who's going to take care of the ball. And so far, it's been pretty much even. But again, once you attack that trap, you got to go and finish. And Wolverines did not finish there, but they had an open look, a nice layup opportunity for number 4.
That was number 4, Jihad Denard. Needs to finish that play as he goes to the hoop. But I like the aggressiveness and the move that he made. Went to the left hand.
So the Golden Lions have stuck with this press as they've seen something. No, that was a great block there by number 23 of the Golden Lions.
That's Shamar McCord. That's the high riser we said that when he came in the game. We need, because he really has some leaps, he has some hops, and that was a great block.
Wide open look for number 10 for Greensburg Salem, Jeff Mankins. Great shot. So we're all tied up here. Wolverines get a look in transition. They miss it. The Golden
Greensburg
Lions.
Salem brings it up. Puts it in the corner. Number 12 drives hard. Looks like it would have been an and one. Ryan Thompson goes in hard, physical from the baseline, and Greensburg Salem comes out in the press again.
The Woodland Hills Wolverines miss another layup in transition.
Woodland Hills Wolverines are breaking the press. Woodland Hills Wolverines are breaking the press, but they're not finishing at the basket.
Yeah, so far it looks like the Golden Lions are content with putting pressure on the Wolverines, and they haven't been able to convert their layups. But the Golden Lions, on the other hand, they have taken their first lead of the night, 17-15, with 6 minutes and 1 second left here in the second period. 2-shot foul here.
And Shamar McCoy drains the first shot.
Great shot. He's a very impressive young man. Great size. Looks like a great physical specimen. We'll see what type of game he has here.
He drains the second one. He looks good. Great form at the free throw line. He's a senior, and I was wondering why he wasn't starting, being looking like a great athlete and a high riser as well. I don't know if he's in the doghouse or anything like that, but he looks like he needs to be on the court coming out with the starting 5.
So that was a turnover there for the Wolverines. A traveling was called. Turn the ball back over to the Golden Lions. Mr. Parsons is bringing the ball up. Might want to check him at half court because we know he'll pull it from there. So he passes around.
So all they're running is the weave, and Woodland Hills is in the man-to-man, and so they're trying to get an open look, setting picks and screens. Also, look, they might want to dump it down inside the big Shamar McCoy.
He's been posting up. Number 4 for the Jihad Denard has been playing good defense. Mr. McCoy, foul on a play, hard foul on a play. Don't think it was intentional, hard foul, but this will be a 2-shot foul.
They ran a high post with Shamar as he popped out, and then Parsons cut in the lane, and found the open man, but he got fouled hard on the shot. He'll be shooting 2. With 5:22 left in the second period. Greensburg Salem now 20, Woodland Hills 15.
Right, so the Wolverines come into this game 1-5, but they are missing 2 of their key players. Deontay Williams is their starting guard who is out. We're not sure what the reason is for that. And also Rayshawn Robertson is out as well. Their center is out. Wolverines work the ball around, have a wide open 3, and it's off the mark. Rebound is taken by number 4, Jihad Denard again on the rebound.
Jihad Denard fighting down low against Shamar McCoy. Gets the rebound and goes back up hard. Brings Woodland Hills within 3.
Traveling on Mr. McCoy there. Great move, great effort. Traveling. So we have a stoppage in play. We have subs coming in. Changing the lineups a little bit here.
So Woodland Hills brings the ball up, passes around, pass it inside. G. Hart Denard, number 4, down low, gets the easy bucket, puts it up. That brings Woodland Hills within 1 with 4:27 left in the second period. As Dante Persons takes a shot for Greensburg Salem out top and miss it.
So as this game is tightened up here in the second period, it's now score the Golden Lions 20, Wolverines 19 with 4 minutes and 22 seconds left. Mr. Parsons with a low cut, reversal, 360 pirouette, banks it off the board. Great shot.
And that was good defense, but it was better offense for Dante Persons as he cuts to the hoop and spins off, and the banks is open for him as he makes the bank shot.
Ball is up, loose off the mark for the Wolverines. Get the rebound, tipped away. Rebounds gathered back in to the Wolverines. Wide open 3 is up and good by number 10.
Jeff Matt.
Darren
Russian
yes.
comes in and makes that shot. He was a starter on JV coming off the bench for varsity. Hits an important 3. I don't know about that call right there, but that looks like good defense by number 5, Rashawn Robertson. That looks like good defense right there, but it is a call. Sends number 12 to the line for Greensburg Salem. Ryan Thompson shooting 2. He gets the shooter's bounce as they hit high off the rim and falls in. So gets the first one.
Right now, I'd like to take a moment to pause for one of our sponsors tonight. Take a look at Cager's Custom Artwork. For all your artwork and logo needs, all artwork, logo, and designs, Cager's Custom Artworks do great work for you as they've done for Roxamore Sports. We'd like to thank them for being one of our great sponsors.
We're back here live as Woodland Hills has the ball. They're down 2. Setting the play. We have a steal by Dante Persons. Gives it to Jalen Page. Gives it back to Dante. So we have a foul on the play. This puts Dante Persons on the line. Blocking foul. He's shooting 2. He drains the first one. This Dante Persons sounds like a good athlete. He's a floor general for the Greensburg Salem Golden Lions. Makes the second one, has a sweet stroke. And we have a timeout. We have substitutions. 3:14 left in the second period. Greensburg Salem Lions 25, Woodland Hills Wolverines 22.
So it looks like the Wolverines here with 3 minutes left on the clock, working the ball around, looking for an open shot. They haven't been able to knock down the threes. Only a couple have a wide open shot there. It's off the mark. Rebound to the Wolverines, up, and it's a foul there on Mr. McCoy down low. Going to be a 2-shot foul.
This Jahad Denard is posted up down low, fighting for rebounds for Woodland Hills. Number 4, he's a thin guy, but he's trying to make it happen.
So, is your athlete struggling to see a career path after graduation? If your child lacks direction, career exploration, coaching can help. Career experts at the Wilbanks Consulting Group help your athlete identify their strengths beyond sports for a lifetime of success and career satisfaction. Please call 1-833-924-9675 today for your free consultation and get direction for your young athlete. Thank you.
So we're back to live action here at Roxamore Sports, where the Greensburg Salem Golden Lions are playing the Woodland Hills Wolverines section matchup. Score is 23, Woodland Hills 25, Golden Salem Lions, and Rashawn Robinson just made a pretty move down low with the left hand and one.
So the Wolverines cut into the lead here. And they try to get the ball down low, swing it out to the right wing. And the ball's taken away by Mr. Parsons again. Dishes the ball off, layup, count it by number 22. Takes it to the hoop.
Jalen Page off the assist from Dante Persons.
So that was Jalen Page. Takes it in
Off the assist
layup.
of Dante Persons.
Yeah.
So now Woodland Hills is out. The score is 28. Golden Lions against Woodland Hills with a minute 51 left.
So I like the Wolverines are being patient, working the ball around, but I think they need to attack this Golden Lions defense in transition. Till they get a better look in transition, and they will try to set up their half-court offense. I think that the Golden Lions are a little bit too big for them, and their half-court defense is a little bit too stout for the Wolverines. And they haven't really been making their outside shots. Great inside look.
Hey, that's Jihad. Jihad is Denard is down low. And even though he's a thin guy, he's putting in work in the paint.
Yeah. That Rayshawn Robertson, too. That's a great inside shot for him as well. Great defense there by the Wolverines. Drive, cut, interception on a pass there. Going the other way for the Wolverines. Layup. Ball is out of bounds to the Wolverines with 1 minute and 16 seconds left here on the clock. Here in the second period.
That Jihad Denard went coast to coast with that all the way to the hoop. They hit the ball out of bounds, but I like the aggressiveness, trying to make some things happen. Here in the second period with a minute 16 left as Woodland Hills takes it out under the basket.
Rayshawn Robertson takes a seat on the bench, and they bring in a substitute for the Wolverines. Timothy Jenkins is in the game, maybe trying to get some shooting in, some perimeter shooting in, see if they can loosen up this Golden Lions defense.
It looks like Woodland Hills is content on, holding the ball, trying to take some of this clock out, but they get a drive, a nice pass. That's number 3. Kyer Hainsworth comes in and makes that off the assist. Off the assist on number 1, Fulton Kinney.
Yeah, that was a great dribble drive, penetration, and dish. The Wolverines are on a run again. They have numbers, and they pull the ball out, slow it up. Looks like they'll they'll hold the ball now for the last shot. They're trailing the Golden Lions 28-27 here in the second period.
We got Coach Matt Vajana calling out the play as the clock winds down. That's number 14. Timothy Jenkins takes a wide 3.
Ooh, that was a close, could have been a foul on the play there. So Woodland Hills wouldn't want to give up 3 shots there at the end of the half. But on the first half, we're in end of the first half here with the Golden Lions lead the Wolverines 28-27.
And this is Roxamore Sports Live, and we'll be right back. This is Roxon Moore Sports Live with the halftime report here at Greensburg, Salem, in Greensburg, PA, where we're here seeing the Greensburg Golden Lions playing against the Woodland Hills Wolverines in a sectional matchup. Both teams are 1-5, and we're having a great game. Woodland Hills is trying to, their keys are in transition, to make points in transitions, play good defense, and not a lot of turnovers, and they have been doing that on the offensive side of the ball, and they have had a few turnovers, but again, it's a good game here tonight in the sectional matchup, and Rashawn Robinson has been playing a great game in offense, and also down low, number 4, Jahar Denard has been playing a good game as well.
Yeah, so on the Golden Lions side, they've been led by their 6 seniors. They have 4 seniors that are starting there, but they have been led by their number 1 senior, Dante Parsons. He's the high scorer for them. He has been a sharp shooter. He's been driving to the hoop, dishing the ball off. They've been playing great defense, but their offense in a half-court set has been efficient. We just like to see them maybe get out in transition and then make some more outside shots and really take care of the basketball. But so far, we've seen a great sectional matchup here, and we look forward to a second half. So the Golden Lions have been putting pressure on the Wolverines with full court pressure all during the game due to the Wolverines missing their starting guard. So we'll see what adjustments will be made here in the second half.
And this is Roxon Moore Sports Live, and we'll be right back. This is Roxon Moore Sports Live, and we are here at Greensburg, Salem, Golden Lions, Greensburg, PA, playing the Woodland Hills Wolverines in a sectional matchup in the 5A conference. Both teams are 1-5, and so this is our halftime show, and this is my co-host, Craig Thomas.
Yes, thank you. Welcome back, and we've been having an interesting matchup here, so we'd like to see what adjustments we made at halftime moving forward. And then we'll like to see what team comes out ahead. Both of these teams are playing very aggressively, putting forth 100% effort, leaving it out on the court. So one of them have to win, and they'll be leaving the gymnasium tonight with 2 victories. All right, and so Is your athlete struggling to see a career path after graduation? If your child lacks direction, career exploration coaching can help. Career experts at the Wilbanks Consulting Group can help your athlete identify their strengths beyond sports for a lifetime of success and career satisfaction. Please call 1-833-924-9675 today for your free consultation. Thank you. So going forward here, as we're still at the halftime show, the players are coming out of the locker room now, getting warmed up. So we'll see here what adjustments will be made. Again, the Wolverines are shorthanded, and they do not have their starting point guard available and their starting center. But nonetheless, they are putting forth a great effort here in the on their sectional matchup here against the Golden Lions.
Yes, we're seeing a great game here, and it's a close game, 28-27 in the sectional matchup, as you should see, putting forth the effort. So we're interested to see how the second half will go. But we want to thank our sponsors, and Cagers Customs Artwork are here for all your artwork needs. Anything you may need, your designs, signs, all the artwork that you may need. Cagers Custom Artwork is here for you. This is Roxy Moore Sports Live, and we'll be right back.
Hi, welcome to Fit for Boxing Club.
Here at Fit for Boxing, you'll find a fast, fun, and effective workout where you can burn up to 1,000 calories.
Come try a free class at Fit for Boxing, where beginners are always welcome. It's fun for the whole family, people of all ages. Old or young, it doesn't matter. In addition to our trainer-led workouts, we also offer private lessons, community fundraiser and team building events for local companies and more.
Hi, my name's Mary. I've been a member at Fit 4 Boxing for a little over a year now. If you need to get a good workout in, come to Fit 4 Boxing, and Rich and his staff will take care of each and every one of you.
Fit for Boxing Club is located in Hampton Township, just outside of the city of Pittsburgh on William Flynn Highway. Come learn how to box and have fun. Call Fit 4 Boxing Club at 412-213-3584 or visit our website at www.fit4boxingclub.com.
This is Roxy Moore Sports Live here at Greensburg Salem High School in Greensburg, PA, where we have a sectional matchup between the Woodland Hills Wolverines and Greensburg Salem Golden Lions. And this is the beginning of the third period. The Golden Lions are up 28-27. Woodland Hills is taking the ball out. Rashawn Robinson out top. And we have Greensburg Salem in a zone right now. And so Woodland Hills is looking to pass it around and try to find the open man.
Yes, so it looks like the Golden Lions have come out in a different lineup starting the second half. As they have inserted their down low presence, Shamar McCoy comes out the second half starting for the Golden Lions. The Wolverines have maintained the same starting lineup they had in the first half.
It was interesting to see why wasn't he starting on the first half. That was something to know because he's a high riser, as we said, but he starts the second half. And there's a scramble for the ball down low.
And the ball goes out of bounds off the hands of the Golden Lions. Ball goes over to the Wolverines in their attempt to take a lead here early in the third period. And
so Greensburg Salem comes out in the press. They break the press. And they find the open man. That's a good pass by number 4 on the assist.
Jihad Denard.
Jihad Denard, and he passes to the big man, number 15.
Great play. Drive and dish to Jeremy Thomas on the play. Great play by the Wolverines. Down low, Mr. McCoy has the ball. Up and under, and he travels. Picked up that pivot foot, traveling. Turnover, back to the Wolverines.
Yeah, he seems to be a high riser, but it seems he has to get his feet up under him. So Greensburg Salem comes out in the press again. Full court pressure.
And the Wolverines drive the ball in. Dish it. Goes off the leg of Mr. McCoy, and the ball stays here with the Wolverines.
That was a nice pass by Rashawn Robinson. The guy got to be ready to catch and shoot. So Woodland Hills retains possession, takes it off under the basket, pops it in, sets up for the play.
6 minutes, 35 seconds and counting left here in the third period. Gold Lions are up for the three-pointer. Mr. McCoy comes down with the rebound, and it looks like Mr. Parson tees up a three off the front iron. Rebound is off and up. Scramble for the ball, it's tipped around. Gold Lions come up with it.
So that was on the assist. Jalen Page finds his teammate down low. Number 12 for Greensburg Salem, Ryan Thomas, and he makes the shot, going for the traditional three-point.
And one, yeah, great layup and one. And he misses the bonus shot.
So now Woodland Hills brings the ball up. That's number 1 for Woodland Hills, Volton Kinney. Greensburg Salem are in a zone, packing it in. Now they switch out to man-to-man. Now they switch back to zone.
Dribble drive. Looks like he's called for a travel.
Hey, this one is calling a lot of travel over here on this sideline. That's like the third call. He's called travel.
It looks like that same ref has been making that traveling call. So the Wolverines have to take care of the ball. That was Jihad Denard on a traveling. As they drive down low, and Mr. McCoy misses a point-blank layup.
And he jumped out the gym to do it. Jumped out the gym. He didn't have to, but he did. So Woodland Hills is trying to make a play. We have a foul by Greensburg Salem, number 10, Jeff Mankins fouls number 5 for Woodland Hills with Sean Robinson.
Looks like we have a break in a play here. We have a timeout. So once again, we'd like to thank our one of our sponsors, Cager's Custom Artwork. Cager's Custom Artwork for all your artwork needs. They will do a great job for you. Please contact Cager's Custom Artwork. Thank you.
So we're here in the third period with the Golden Lions of Greensburg Salem, 30, Woodland Hills 29. Here with a great matchup, sectional game. Each team is 1-5. Somebody's looking to go home with a win tonight. So the keys to the game for Woodland Hills was to push the ball, get easy baskets and transitions, and take care of the basketball. And they have been doing that just a little bit. They got some few turnovers, but they need to take care of the basketball a little better. Greensburg Salem make their shots, defend all shots, and control the tempo, and they have been doing that.
Once again, we'd like to thank our sponsor for tonight. Nice game, Cager's Custom Artwork. For all your logo and artwork and design needs, please contact Cager's Custom Artwork.
Back to live action. Woodland Hills has the ball with 5:09 left in the third period, looking for a play. The play drawn up as Coach Matt Virginia calls out the play.
Wolverines pull up for a three-pointer and a rebound down low. The number 22 is called on the foul. It looks like
Jalen Page for Greensburg Salem, as Rolon Robinson goes up and gets the rebound, skies up to get it. So Woodland Hills has the ball, swinging around, looking for the big fella down low.
See, I'm not sure that this doesn't play into the hands of the Golden Lions. The Wolverines need to get the ball in transition, take advantage of their athleticism, get the ball inside, dribble, dish, turnover there. Too tight of area there down low. Not able to get the ball in.
Well, they took the ball out from under the rim, so they couldn't be in transition at that time, so they had to get a play, have something set up. There's going to be some times they're going to have to set a play up, and go from the half-court set sometimes. But I do understand what you're saying. In the transition, that's where their game is. That's where Woodland Hills excels at. So we have Dante Persons taking it out. He's the young man that has the green light for Greensburg Salem.
Turnover. Wolverines are going the other way. They don't have the numbers. Pull the ball out. So in their half-court set, they're going to have to get a little dribble, drive, and penetration and get good shots. And that was a real erratic shot there. That wasn't a great shot down low there for the Wolverines.
Yeah, that was a forced shot by number 4, Jihad. Denard forced the shot, but the turnover by Greensburg Salem. Woodland Hills pulls up from the free throw line.
Off the mark.
That's number 10 for Greensburg Salem with the rebound, Jeff Maskins.
So for the Wolverines, that was Kyer Hainsworth on a shot, slightly off the mark there from the free throw line. So down low, it looks like a foul there. Going to be on the Wolverines against number 4, Jihad Denard. Holding, that shot was not in the act. So it looks like they're going to be ball out underneath.
With 3:26 left in the third period, Greensburg Salem goal in lines 30, Woodland Hills Wolverines 29.
Drive down low. Great low shot.
By number 12, Ryan Thomas on the shot. Bullies his way up.
Delton Kenny there playing the point guard. Passes the ball around to number 11. Angelo Reddick. Back out to Kenny at the top. They're going to have to get the ball in and do some penetrating in order to get a good look, I think, here.
Yes, they're playing man-to-man.
Good drive.
Good drive.
Foul is called. No shot. It's going to be side out for the Wolverines here. Ball out underneath.
That was a great drive by Kyer Hainsworth. In the NBA, that would be called continuation.
And one. Having the ball get 5-second call there. Turnover for the Wolverines.
That was a quick 5 count. But nevertheless, it's a turnover. Greensburg Salem's ball. Winning the game 32-29.
2 minutes and 40 seconds left here in the third period.
It was a scramble for the ball. Woodland Hills takes possession with the timeout call by the coach, Matt Fajanic. So we're here in the third period, 2:19 left in the third period. We have a timeout in the action. We'd like to thank our sponsors. We'd like to thank our sponsors. Today's game is brought to you by the new single World. Keep disappearing. Today's keep going off. Oh, you got two grandsons out here, huh? Keep going off. So we back to live action here, Greensburg, Salem. In the Greensburg, PA, section of Pittsburgh.
Great area, very nice area, great drive up here, enjoyable drive. Great matchup here. We have a pretty full gym here. Great fan participation. Lady Wolverine cheerleaders are live. Great dribble drive to the hoop. Off the mark. Parsons has the ball. Looks like he traveled, but no call. Shot up, three wide open, off the mark. To the Wolverines in transition. And one.
That's number 4. Jahar Denard goes coast to coast. And one. Today's game is brought to you by Boona. Today's game is brought to you by the new single Worldwide.
Is good. It's been a lot more calls, traveling, turnovers. Neither team has really protected the ball that well, and neither team has really shot the ball that well. So we're going to look going down a stretch on here who's going to make shots. And if this game comes down to a close score, it's going to be down to who's going to make foul shots. That was a great block down low.
That was a great block by Mr. Robertson. As Jahar comes up, kicks out to the corner.
Three, up and good. Three by number 3.
Kyer Hainsworth.
Kyer Hainsworth. Great shot.
Woodland Hills up.
Great shot.
By 2.
3-point shot.
Late in the third period.
So it's going to be all about who can make shots here going down the stretch. 59 seconds left. We're under 1 minute left to go here in the third period of action. Live at the Gold Lions, and they turn the ball over. Errant pass there by number 22 for the Golden Lions. Ball goes out of bounds. Intended for Ryan Thomas there. And then, so the Wolverines take the ball out with under 45 seconds left to go now. Looks like they'll be holding for the last shot here.
As the clock winds down, Coach Fajanic is barking out the play for the Woodland Hills Wolverines as they are in man-to-man. The Greensburg Salem Golden Lions.
As they weave the ball with under 20 seconds left to go here. The Wolverines are holding for the last shot. They're just looking for a good shot. Dribble drive to the hoop and a layup. Great, powerful, strong move there for the Wolverines. Number 5, Rayshawn Robertson. Shot is up, off the mark. We are at the half here at the Golden Lions. We are fourth period, excuse me. The fourth period here at the Golden Lions with the Woodland Hills Wolverines.
No, yours is first. You want the
So,
world-based groups first.
yeah. So tonight's game is being brought to you by the Wilbanks Group. If your athlete is struggling to see a career path after graduation, if your child has looks for direction and career, if your child is looking for a career exploration, and coaching can help. Career experts at the Wilbanks Belt Consulting Group can help. your athlete identify their strengths beyond sports for a lifetime of success and career satisfaction. Please call 1-833-924-9675 today for your free consultation. Thank you again. If you have any needs for your athlete or your regular students, call. If they're struggling to find a career path after graduation, please call the Wilbanks Group.
Also, we would like to thank Cager Customs Artwork. They have all your needs for designs, for signs, whatever you need. Cager's Custom Artwork can do it all for you. And also, today's game is being brought to you by the new single Worldwide by Boona, which is available now in all digital stores such as Amazon, iTunes, Spotify, and more. Get your copy of Worldwide today.
Thank you. Back to the live action here with the Wolverines leading here as a guess. They have the lead 36-32 with 7 minutes and 31 seconds left here in the fourth period. The sectional, 5A sectional matchup, the Woodland Hills Wolverines against the Golden Lions. And it looks like we have a run out for the Wolverines and a block. And they count the basket. Great play, great effort on both sides. Goaltending was called. Count the basket, which pushes the lead up for the Wolverines. 31 seconds left.
Yes, that was a nice steal. And Jahar Denard goes coast to coast, goes to the hole strong. And it was the ball hit the backboard, then he blocked it. So that's 2 points.
Golden Lions.
With 7:15 left. Woodland Hills 38, Greensburg Salem 32. We have a foul on the play down low.
Yeah, it looks
Against
like
Woodland
we have
Hills
a
Wolverines.
foul. One of Wolverines. It looks like the foul's going to be on Woodland Hills on number 14, Timothy Jenkins down low. So as we get closer to the end of this game, I can see it becoming a free throw contest going forward. It's going to be a free throw shooting contest to the end. So, Golden Lions inbound the ball, and it's stolen. The Wolverines are out running. Had numbers in transition, pull the ball back out. Down low, and an up fake, and a foul on number 12. Great up fake. And Sean Robertson, he's been a force all game for the Wolverines, offensively and defensively.
Yes, he is a great athlete. I know some of his older brothers, too, as well. And they play good football, too, and basketball, too, as well. He went up strong to get the foul. Shooting, too. Missed the first one.
Missed it bad, too. You got to, these easy points, these cherry pick points at the free throw line, you have to convert on these in tight games if you want to win.
So Woodland Hills is up by 6, 38-32. With 6:58 left, and he missed both of them at the charity stripe.
Yeah, that should be costly. That could be costly going down the stretch. You can't make free throws. It's going to be difficult to win a close game. As the Golden Lions work the ball around, look for an opening to get a good shot. Content with working the ball around in their half-court set. Mr. Parsons thought about the three, pulled it. Thought better of it, dished the ball down low. Now it's back on the outside. And they have an offensive foul. Number 12 here of the Golden Lions.
I don't know what the call was, but it's a turnover for Woodland Hills Wolverines. It might have been 3 seconds. I'm not sure. Might have been posting in the paint.
Yeah, that was a clear-out foul by Ryan Thomas, clearing out, moving the Wolverines out of the way.
Okay,
So,
he got a little bit too physical there, huh?
yes.
So Woodland Hills has the ball.
Working the ball around with 6 minutes and change left here in the fourth period. Almost a turnover. Wolverines had the ball. Open shot, teed up. Short, three by number 3. Was off the mark slightly.
And they shoot the ball up court to Dante Persons. And he goes in hard. Gets a foul on the play, got some contact. He'll go to the line shooting too. And the last time I remember, he had a great stroke at the charity stripe. He drains the first one.
Once again, we'd like to thank our sponsors by the Wilbanks Group. Is your athlete struggling to see a career path after graduation? If your child lacks direction, career exploration coaching can help. Career experts at the Wilbanks Group Consulting Group can help your athlete identify their strengths beyond sports for a lifetime of success and a career of satisfaction. Please call 1-833-924-9675 today for your free consultation.
Also, we would like to thank Cagers Customs Artwork, too, as well. They have all your design needs, whatever you need in the form of arts. Cagers Custom Artwork has it all. And also, today's game is being brought to you by the new single, Worldwide by Buna, which is available now in all digital stores such as Amazon, iTunes, Spotify, and more. Get your copy of Worldwide today. Get it now.
Buna.
So we're here live at Greensburg, Salem, with the Greensburg, Salem Golden Lions against the Woodland Hills Wolverines, with the Woodland Hills visitors have 38 and Greensburg, Salem, the host, 34, with 5:56 left in the fourth period.
Right. So as we have a live ruckus crowd here, these kids are out here on Friday night enjoying the hard-fought basketball game here, the 5A matchup here between the Wolverines and the Golden Lions. Both of these are 1-5 teams looking to get their season on track here and string some wins together. As we go down the stretch here, this game could be a foul shooting, and it looks like the Golden Lions come out in a half-court trap and get a turnover and tighten up this game.
They come out of the press and get a turnover and get some points on transition out of the press.
And they're not fully extended, picking up like at half court and looking for the trap. But even with a pickup at half court, the Wolverines should put some pressure on that defense and drive, penetrate, and look for some layups. I'm not sure. It looks like they're holding the ball outside, looking for the open shot. Up, three is up and good by number 11 of the Wolverines. Angelo Reddick.
Angelo Reddick comes in and hits the three, and then he pops his collar after he makes it, running down the court.
Great shot by Angelo. Mr. Parsons with the ball down low to Mr. McCoy. He loses the ball. Ball is up and out. Layup.
Shamar McCoy's a high riser, goes up and just drops it in for two for Greensburg Salem.
Points in the paint. And points off turnovers and points off transition here. Gonna be the keys going down the stretch here. Wolverines spread them out, drive to the hoop. Mr. McCoy comes out, contests the shot, causes it to be short off the front of the rim.
That's number 3, Kyer Hainsworth tried to teardrop it over the high riser. Couldn't get it over.
Mr. McCoy down low. It looked like Mr. McCoy is taking over Mr. McCoy's neighborhood. He's taking over the boards here in the stretch.
Yes, we got it. So he needs to be accounted for in the paint.
He's causing havoc on the defensive side. Now he's getting the ball down low on the post and putting some pressure on the defense for the Wolverines. So
this would be interesting going down the stretch. Woodland Hills 41, Greensburg Salem 38, with 4:16 left, and McCoy makes the first of two.
So that's a great shot by Mr. McCoy. He has a good form at the line. Looks for it. 4 minutes and 16 seconds left here. And he misses the second one, but the Golden Lions get the rebound, and the ball is taken away by number 14 of the Wolverines. Timothy Jenkins. Good defense there, young man.
Yes, he has some long arms. He's a long guy, rangy guy, reaching in there, grabbing for the ball, come up with the loose ball. Woodland Hills brings it down. Now Greensburg Salem is in a man-to-man.
As the Wolverines work the ball around, looking for a good shot. Kick the ball off on the left wing. Score is 41-39. The Wolverines are leading the Golden Lions. Shot by number 14, wide open. And off the mark, rebound for the Wolverines. Up and in by number 11.
Angelio Reddick comes in the game, hits a three. Now he gets a rebound, puts it back up, giving him points off the bench.
So Mr. Reddick for the Wolverines been Mr. Inside and Mr. Outside there. Raining a three-pointer a few possessions ago, and now he gets a board and lays it up and in. Give the Wolverines a 4-point lead here late in the fourth period. 3 minutes and 13 seconds.
We have a foul on the play against Woodland Hills, though. Greensburg Salem is shooting number 10. He misses the first of two. That is Jeff Mankins. 3:13 in the fourth period.
So this was a two-shot foul. He missed the first one or two. Now he gets the bonus.
He drains the second one.
Wolverines have no problem with that half-court press. An extension.
At first they gave the point to Woodland Hills. They just changed it on the scoreboard. It was 44. They gave it to Woodland Hills, but now they switched it back. I was wondering if they was going to catch that.
Wolverines lead by 3 points here with under 3 minutes here. Turnover. And number 1, Delton Kinney, and he's wide open on the layup. And he takes it in and scores. Oh, Delton Kinney makes up for that miscue and gets a good layup there.
Hey, we have some pressure going on, some turnovers happening, you know what I mean? And some people in your face on defense, scrambling for loose balls. Woodland Hills comes out of it. Fulton Kinney goes up and puts Woodland Hills up by 5. We have a timeout in action by Greensburg Salem Golden Lions.
All right, so we'll be right back here to close out this game live on Roxamore Sports.
Roxamore Sports Live here in a great sectional matchup between Greensburg Salem Golden Lions and the Woodland Hills Wolverines. But the Woodland Hills visitors are up 45-40 with the host Greensburg Salem, and Greensburg Salem just drives to the hoop. And it's a foul on the play. Something has happened. I believe they called the charge.
Absolutely. That was a charge on number 12. Way on Ryan Thomas where they call a charge. So it looks like the Golden Lions come out in a full court press here, see if they can generate a turnover. And the ball's tipped, but the press is broken by the Wolverines. It looks like almost takes a shot. It looks like he may have traveled. Shot again. Fake, does not shoot it. We're here under 2 minutes here left.
It looked like everybody wants him to take the shot, but they eating the clock up, and he just traveled. Travel call on number 3.
Kyer Hainsworth. Went on that traveling bus. Turned the ball over. 1:53 left to go. Wolverines leading by 5.
Yeah, he started running before he put the ball down.
That looked like that could have been a travel there also. Number 12 for the Golden Lions. Ryan Thomas looks like he was fouled. And it looks like
we have a timeout in action, Woodland Hills Wolverines.
Once again, we'd like to thank our sponsors for tonight, the Wilbanks Group. Is your athlete struggling to see a career path after graduation? If your child lacks direction, career exploration and coaching can help. Career experts at the Wilbanks Group Consulting Group can help your athlete identify their strengths beyond sports for a lifetime of success and a career of satisfaction. Call 1-833-924-9675 today for your free consultation with the Wilbanks Group.
For all your artwork needs, get in touch with Cagers Customs Artwork. They are there for you for any kind of design, any kind of need that you may need when it comes to arts. Cagers Custom Artworks. And also, today's game is being brought to you by the new single Worldwide by Buna, which is available now in all digital stores such as Amazon, iTunes, Spotify, and more. Get your copy of Worldwide today. Get it, because it's hot.
We're back here live at action with the Woodland Hills varsity boys team leading the home Golden Lions 45-40 in this 5A matchup here. Exciting game so far. Excited to see what we got with 1 minute and 43 seconds left here with the Wolverines taking the ball out under the hoop. Have to get the ball in, 5 seconds, and they have a run out. Look like they have a layup, and he misses the layup. Wide open layup.
He missed the open layup.
Number
Greensburg
4.
Salem comes down and shoots a three. And now Woodland Hills gets the rebound, but Vaulton Kenny steps out of bounds. Turnover for Greensburg Salem.
Yeah, Jihad Denard had a wide open layup, breakaway by itself, did not convert. So those easy misses right there could be costly going down the stretch here. As the Golden Lions take the ball out underneath the hoop, drive to the hoop, Mr. Parsons on a layup, and he will get to the line and shoot 2.
Mr. Parsons darts right in. They look for him, look to find him. Now he's at the free throw line, the charity strike.
So that's why sometimes you have to be aware of where their best player is and make sure that when it comes down the stretch that you keep their best player from getting the ball. As we've seen many times on all levels of basketball, the best players want the ball down the stretch.
You might have to play him with your back to him, with your back to the ball, just play him wherever he goes.
And Mr. Parsons converts both of these free throws as the Golden Lions come out in the full court press. And the ball is up, and there's no foul called either way. And now a drive to the hoop and a called foul. So it looks like the Wolverines might need a timeout here to talk about what they want to do as far as attacking this pressure by the Golden Lions.
So yes, big players make big plays, and Dante Person goes up, tries to get the ball, causes it to be loose, and number 12 goes to the lane. That's number 12 for Greensburg Salem. Ryan Thomas, he goes to the lane hard, aggressive every time, trying to make something happen. Now he's at the free throw line. But Woodland Hills 45, Greensburg Salem 42 with a minute 23 left in the fourth period.
And looks like number 12, Ryan Thomas, gets a fortuitous bounce there. Hits off the back of the rim, up over the backboard and down.
And that's the second time that's happened for him tonight.
For the free throw. And he gets them both. He's good on them both. So we have a 1-point game here as we go down the stretch. 1 minute and 23 seconds left here. I'm surprised that the coach for Janik didn't take a timeout here for the Wolverines to get his guys settled down for this half-court pressure, this full-court pressure. And they have it, and they break the pressure, pull the ball back out. The Wolverines had the ball, dish the ball down low, and a turnover. Angelo Reddick, turnover. 1 minute and 8 seconds left here on the clock.
Greensburg Salem calls timeout. So we have a highly contested game here. Woodland Hills 45, Greensburg Salem 44 with the minute 7 in the fourth.
Once again, we'd like to thank our sponsor here, the Wilbanks Group. Is your athlete struggling to see a career path after graduation? If your child lacks direction, career exploration and coaching can help. Career experts at the Wilbanks Consulting Group help your athlete identify their strengths beyond sports for a lifetime of success and career satisfaction. Please call the Wilbanks Group, 833-924-9675 today for your free consultation.
And for all your artwork needs, Cagers Customs Artwork are here for you. And today's game is being brought to you by the new single Worldwide by Boona, which is available now in all digital stores such as Amazon, iTunes, Spotify, and more. Get your copy of Worldwide today because it's going down.
As we come back to live action here, the Wolverines grasping to a slim lead. They are up 44. They are up 45-44 with 1 minute and 7 seconds left here in the clock. With the Golden Lions having the ball side out at midcourt, inbouncing the ball, looking to take the lead here.
So Dante Persons has it. He passes number 12. That's Ryan Thomas.
We're under 1 minute here left on the clock. High school, there is no shot clock, so team can work the ball around and look for a good shot. Parsons with the left hand in for the layup, and he misses the layup point blank. The Wolverines have a run out, and they throw the ball away. And it's a turnover with 39 seconds left. The Wolverines have to play defense. Wide open layup and a dunk.
Jamar McCoy, the high riser, goes up with the dunk.
Jamar McCoy gives the Golden Eagles the first lead here in a while with 26.2.
Woodland Hills takes the timeout. It's 46-45 with 23.6 seconds left. Jamar McCoy goes up, the high riser puts it in, dunks it, comes down the court. Enthusiastic, but Woodland Hills should have slowed the ball down when they had it in their possession, trying to get a point. They should have slowed it down and ate the clock out, Craig.
Absolutely. So we talked about Jamar McCoy being a high riser, as he showed us right there coming down the stretch, as he took a one step and a vertical two-handed jam, five slammer jammer down low to put his team ahead 46-45 with just a few seconds left here on the clock.
Now, Woodland Hills has to compose themselves. They have the ball. They have possession. They have to compose themselves right now. It'll be interesting to see what Woodland Hills will call as they have the ball with 23.6 seconds left.
So they have to get a good shot down the stretch here. 23.6 seconds left here on the clock. Looks like both of these teams are fighting hard. This is a hard-fought, well-played basketball game. Once again, the free throws could be costly, but you have to make shots down the stretch. Inbounding the ball for the Wolverines is number 11. Angelo Reddick gets the ball out top to our filling guard. Delton Kenny passes the ball off to the left wing.
Kyer Hayesworth
passes the ball out. 8 seconds left. Foul.
Up foul.
And foul.
Number 1 for Woodland Hills Wolverines takes the shot. Vaughn Kennedy, and he's fouled. He goes to the line with 5.8 seconds left. Down by 1. He can seal the game. Pressure.
Well, I'm not sure if he can seal the game. He can seal the game, but he could definitely put his team ahead. 5.8 seconds left, and he
makes the first shot. He ties it up here.
He steps up to the free throw line with ice water in his blood, and he drains the first one.
Sorry, folks, I get a little excited here when I see a good basketball game. Now they call timeout. Greensburg Salem want to icing now as the coach calls timeout as it's tied up 46-46.
So it looks like they'll be setting up their play, their inbounds play if he makes it or if he misses it. But we have a tie ball game here. We have a tie ball game. It's a great game here, exciting night here. 5A matchup, the Wolverines versus the Golden Lions.
In Greensburg, PA, what a great game to go to. They're both 1-5. This is a sectional matchup, so they're trying to get the win here. What a great game with 30. We're tied 46-46 in the fourth period. And number 1, Vaughn Kennedy, makes the first one, ties it up, and he can seal the game with the second shot.
we'd like to thank our sponsor, the Wilbanks Group. Once again, is your athlete struggling to see a career path after graduation? If your child lacks direction, career exploration coaching can help. Career experts at the Wilbanks Consulting Group can help your athlete identify their strengths beyond sports for a lifetime of success and career satisfaction. Call the Wilbanks Group, 1-833-924-9675 today for your free consultation.
Cajun Custom Artwork is here for you.
And he misses it, but the Wolverines come up with the rebound, and they take the shot, and the shot is off the mark, and the game is over. The Wolverines.
Can you say overtime? It is 46-46. It's tied up here. Can you say overtime? Extra basketball here in Greensburg, PA, in Greensburg Salem High School. Is it all tied up with 46-46?
So I'm not sure why the Wolverines didn't set up for a better shot there. They had plenty of time on the clock. So what I'd like to see them do, once they get that rebound off of that missed shot, the free throw, get the ball out, set up, and get a good shot. But nevertheless, we'll be going to overtime.
So we'd like to thank our sponsors, Cajun's Custom Artwork, for all your art needs, that they are there for you. And also this game is brought to you by Today's Game, the new single worldwide by Bruno, which is available now in all digital stores such as Amazon, iTunes, Spotify, and more. Get your copy of Worldwide today.
So we're back to overtime. Bonus play here in Greensburg, Pennsylvania. 5A matchup. We have a live ruckus crowd group over here for the Greensburg Lions. The Gold Lions, their student section is alive and well here right before Christmas. We'd like to thank you for joining us here on Roxamore Sports Live, where you can see a very diverse array of sports here on Roxamore Sports. Right now we have a 5A matchup with the Wolverines and the Golden Lions.
And I am Sam the Timbers, and my co-host Craig the Legend Thomas here bringing you this game with Roxamore Sports. We have bonus play here at Woodland Hills Wolverines, and the clock has started and the ball hasn't even been in yet. They have to set it back at 4 as we start this game in bonus play.
4 minutes left. And Mr. McCoy wins the tip and throws it out of bounds. Ball to the Wolverines.
So we had the first turnover in overtime. Greensburg Salem, the high riser, knocks the ball out of bounds. So it's Woodland Hills ball. Tied up at 46 here in bonus play.
So the Wolverines have come into this game shorthanded, missing 2 of their starters, and they've played hard throughout the game to keep this game close and get it here into overtime. As we have Deontay Williams, a guard for the Wolverines, out today for unknown reason, and also
we have Roland Robinson, a center forward, is out. He's sitting on the sideline with crutches. Rolled his ankle up.
So the ball is out of bounds, tipped away by Mr. Parsons. Great defense there, tried to anticipate the pass. 3 minutes and 17 seconds left here. 46-46 live. WPIL 5A matchup, Western Pennsylvania. So the Wolverines have definitely, it's been a close match, but the Wolverines have missed several point-blank layups, and their free throw shooting has been off tonight as well. If they converted some of those point-blank layups and the free throws opportunities they had, this game would have been over in regulation. But the inside shot, ball is up, off the mark for the Wolverines. Go back to the Golden Lions.
Also, Woodland Hills would take better care of the ball as well when they had the last possession and they tried to make something happen. All they had to do was slow it down, eat the clock up, and win the game.
Well, Greensburg Salem has the ball up on their end of the court with 2 minutes and 35 seconds left to go in counting. They throw the alley-oop down low. It's tipped away by the Wolverines. They're running, but they don't have numbers. Ball is turned, pulled out by number 11.
And we must give Greensburg Salem credit as well, because they have fought back to tie this game up too as well.
Jihad Denard down low with the block party by Mr. McCoy. He said, "Not in my house," as he goes up high and he affects another shot. McCoy down low again, a rebound to McCoy. The goal lines are running. They have numbers and they pull the ball back out to Parsons and he travels. Turnover again.
This ref is calling travel all the time on this side of the court. And so it's turnover, Woodland Hills Wolverines.
So in this extended overtime period, we have not had any scoring. Neither team is taking care of the ball, has not gotten any great shots, but they have turned the ball over here. And we have a timeout on the court.
Timeout, Woodland Hills Wolverines.
Do this one.
Is your athlete struggling to see a career path after graduation? If your child lacks direction, career exploration coaching can help. Career experts at the Will Banks Consulting Group help your athlete identify their strengths, be on sports for a long time of success and career satisfaction. Call 1-833-924-9675 today for your free consultation.
Also, for all your artwork needs, Cagers Custom Artworks. Your logos, artwork, and designs, please contact Cagers Custom Artwork. And also, our sponsor for today's game, brought to you by the new single Worldwide by Boona, which is available now in all digital stores such as Amazon, iTunes, Spotify, and more. Get your copy of Worldwide today. Boona is hot.
We are live back here. This is Rocks and More Sports. I am Sam the Man Timmers with my co-host Craig the Legend Thomas. It's 1:44 in overtime play, extended play. Woodland Hills, we're all tied up. Nobody has scored in this bonus play. Woodland Hills bringing the ball up.
So we have Delton Kenny, our backup point guard, dribbling the ball up top. He's done a decent job today as a fill-in for Deontay Williams. He hasn't really affected the game negatively, so that's a good thing for them. But he has the ball, a little bit too much and one. He dribbles the ball, and he's wide open for the shot, and he drains it on cue. On cue.
Just as you talked about him, you said he hasn't really done nothing. He stepped up. He hasn't been negative, but that's very positive as he pops the shot. Hey, also broke some ankles too as well. Yeah. Made a move on the guy. Pulled up.
Right on cue. Right on cue. Belton Kenny, we talked about him. He didn't really do anything to negatively affect the game, but he pulled up right there and drained the shot, which was ice water running through his veins, and made the shot down the stretch. That was big.
Pulled up right at the elbow, and look, as he shook the guy, even looked back, and then pulled up at the elbow and hit the shot.
So with 1 minute and 13 seconds left here on the clock, Greensburg, Pennsylvania, live with the Woodland Hills Wolverines and the Greensburg Golden Lions.
So we have a great coming down the stretch with a minute 13 left. Woodland Hills up by 2. Somebody has to step up. The Woodland Hills have a couple players out, and the young man just did. The backup point guard hit that big shot. That's huge.
Here we go live. So we're in a great matchup here, live. Greensburg with the Golden Lions trailing the Wolverines. So we've seen a great matchup tonight. We've seen some young players step up for the Wolverines, and we've seen that the Golden Lions have some senior players that you've seen some great play out of as well.
Exactly. Number 12, Ryan Thomas, and also number 1, Deontay Parsons. Yes, he has the green light. And it's been some great play by both teams tonight.
So we're back to live action here with 1 minute and counting left on the clock. 1 minute and 6 seconds left. Fake up on the right side. Baseline 3. Ball's out top. Dribbled around. Number 10. Jeff Mankins passes the ball around. Kick the ball out to Mankins for 3. Off the mark. And he tips the ball. Ball goes out of bounds to the Wolverines with 47 seconds left on the clock.
Listen, Woodland Hills came up with a plan. Number 1's not going to make the shot, Dante, and number 12's not going to make the shot. Anybody else can make the shot, and that's how you play. That's how you play. You play the best players, and then you let somebody else try to get a score. But he even played defense at that time too as well. They'll live with Maskin taking that shot.
So the Wolverines have to get the ball in and break the press. And they look like they break the trap. The ball is passed. They bring it back out, look for a good shot, and it's a foul. So it looks like we're going to be in a free throw shooting contest as we go down the stretch as both teams are in the bonus.
I like number 11, and Angelo Reddick. He under pressure. He handles the ball very well. Dribble drives and looks to kick it out, but gets fouled. He's at the line shooting in the bonus.
So we'll see what Mr. Reddick can do here at the foul line. Pulls up 2 shots, and he's off the mark with the first one. So the first free throw was no good here. 36.8 seconds left, leading by 2. It's big to knock down these free throws if you want to get out of here with a win.
Yes, he got to get it over the front of the rim. Came up a little short.
That one was good. Great form on that one. One thing I don't like to see about these young players, some of them don't like to look up at the rim, but you got to look up at the rim to be able to get the ball up over, like you said, over the top of that front end of the rim.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
25.4 seconds left to go. The Golden Lions have the ball. They're looking for a good shot. Passing the ball around the perimeter, and they lose the ball. The ball is off to the Wolverines. They should hold the ball, and they're fouled by number 10. Turned into a free throw contest. Jeff Mankins with the foul.
And he fouled Volton Kennedy, puts it back on the line. The backup point who started today, I believe because of Deontay Williams being out. Crucial free throws right here with 12.5 left.
3-point lead, with a 3-point lead he needs to make, and he steps up to the free throw line. Cool as butter and drains it. Great shot by a young man who was called into the starting lineup there. And he drains them both. Put the Wolverines up by 5 with 11 seconds left here. And a foul down low. And it's going to be a foul on the Wolverines with 5.9 seconds left on the clock. The Lady Wolverine cheerleaders here are celebrating. They're getting a little bit happy here at the end of the game.
Why would they foul, though, at that time? You don't foul.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they would foul, but at 5.9 seconds left on the clock, one of the things I would do, like to see maybe Coach Virginik would probably want to take a timeout and talk about his inbounds play so he can get the ball in bounds and not allow for any turnover opportunity.
So it's 51, Woodland Hills 48, Greensburg, Salem, 5.9 left in bonus play. Woodland Hills takes it out.
Over the baseball pass over top of the press, which is a great play. And a foul on number 2 by Greensburg Salem, Zach Galdo. I think he was put in the defender there to try to play some defense, but that was a great baseball pass over the top of the press to break the press.
Yes, it was a nice pass. Looked like a quarterback going to the receiver. Jihad catches the ball. It's fouled on the play. We in the bonus. He's shooting. We have timeout. Greensburg Salem.
Jihad Denard will be at the line shooting 2 here for the Wolverines with them leading by 3 points with 4.2 seconds left here on the clock.
So we'd like to thank our sponsors here at Roxamore Sports. Is your athlete struggling to see a career path after graduation? If your athlete lacks direction, career exploration, coaching can help. Career experts at the Wilbanks Consulting Group help your athlete identify their strengths beyond sports for a lifetime of success and career satisfaction. Call 1-833-924-9675 today for your free consultation.
Also, Cagers Custom Artwork. For all your logo, artwork, and design needs. Cager Custom Artwork. As they miss a free throw here. And last but not least, our last sponsor for the night. Today's game is also brought to you by the New World Single Worldwide Buna, which is available now in digital stores such as Amazon, iTunes, Spotify. That's the game, ladies and gentlemen. Get your copy as the Wolverines win here, 51-48.
And Woodland Hills gets out of here with a win. Hard-fought game in the bonus, 51-48 here as they are the visitors from Greensburg, Salem.
So we've seen a very exciting game here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. 5A matchup. Wolverines come into the Greensburg Golden Lions arena shorthanded and get out. They were undermanned, a bigger team, but they played well to get a victory here on the home court of the Golden Lions. So I'm going to throw the ball. I'm going to send it over to my co-host, Sam, the Lumberjack Timber, who has the winning coach for the Wolverines, live to get his report on the game today.
This is Roxamore Sports Live here interviewing Coach Matt Vrjanek, famous Coach Matt Vrjanek, who is now the head coach of Woodland Hills Wolverines. Matt, it was a great game tonight. It was a section game tonight, a hard-fought game. Coach, can you give me some insight on the game tonight?
Well, I give the guys a lot of credit. We had the 5-point lead and we lost it, but they never lost their composure. And you're right, we needed that section win. And to win it away from home, it's a big win for our guys.
Yes, it is a big win to come in here in Greensburg, PA, as you are the visitors to get a win. And when you seen the game go into the bonus, Coach, and as the young man tried to bring it up, and I believe should have pulled it out, I know you probably was pulling your ears on that play right there. But talk about the bonus a little bit.
Well, what happened, this group really were JVs last year. And they've never been in a close game like this. We were one in Gateway, and we lost it. So I just told them when we come out into the overtime, we have to play like it's a continuation of the fourth quarter, not a new game. And they rose to the occasion. Like you said, we had a couple turnovers there. But, I give Velton credit. He made the free throw, the first one. That was the big one because that tied the game. And then, we just, we played smart after that. I thought overtime we played very smart. And the guys, with Sean Robertson fouling out, that hurt us because, Lon Robertson has hurt his brother, who's a starter. So Sean, and the time Sean was in there, he just played one heck of a game. He was just, he really, he's been giving us some great performance. But Jihad Dinar tonight and Kai bounced back from a turnover. Kai Hainsworth, he had a late game turnover, bounced back. So like I said, the guys have to get used to winning, and this was important because they won a close game. Even though we stumbled a little bit, they kept their composure.
This is Roxamore Sports Live. I'm here with Coach Matt Vrjanek with a good win tonight.
Okay, thanks, guys.
All right, Coach. Craig, did you get the other guy? Huh? This is Roxamore Sports, and we'll be right back.
Travis Newton here with the Roxamore Sports Network, reminding you to keep your eyes open every Saturday for the Roxamore Report, where I will be analyzing all the action throughout the week and allowing you, the fans, to chime in through social media. The Roxamore Sports Network, the future of sports entertainment.
Pardon me, ma'am. My Sound Wireless Delivery, the line edition?
Is your athlete struggling to see a career path after graduation? If your child lacks direction, Career Exploration Coaching can help. Career experts at the Will Banks Consulting Group help your athlete identify their strengths beyond sports for a lifetime of success and career satisfaction. Call 1-833-924-9675 today for your free consultation. Cagers Custom Artwork. They are here for all your logos and your art design. Cagers Custom Artworks. Today's game is brought to you by the new single, Worldwide by Boona, which is available now in all digital stores such as Amazon, iTunes, Spotify, and more. Get your copy of Worldwide today.
Back live here at Greensburg Central Golden Lions with the coach, Zahoracek. Coach, we have a tough game. Great effort by both teams. What do you think was the demise of your team down the stretch?
Well, I think they just, Woodland Hills just made one more play than us. I mean, it was that tight of a game, and, the Kenny kid knocks down that jumper. It was like an afterthought. I don't think he had scored yet the whole night, and he stepped up and made a big shot. And, we had a couple opportunities, and we didn't finish them, but, really both teams, like you said, played hard, and, we had, people in foul trouble and with other guys stepping in and making plays, and, I just thought it was just a hard-fought game.
Yeah, great game, Coach. And I wanted to tell you, you had some first half, Mr. Parsons there. He got free for a couple of three-pointers, but I didn't see him get free the second half.
Well, we were trying to look inside a little bit and work inside out. And, we were having some success inside, and so it never got kicked back out. And, and he got some of those ones in the first half were in transition too. Right. So, we were looking to get it inside. And we were doing a good job. We felt like we had a little bit of an advantage, especially with the one Robertson kid not playing tonight.
Right, and then also you had definitely a decided advantage in height, but also your inside player, Mr. McCoy, with that dunk, two-handed dunk at the end of the regulation and to tie the game up was great. But I was wondering what your opportunity was to get him the ball more down low in the paint as well.
We were trying, and Woodland Hills did a good job, I thought, trying to take it away. Okay, yeah, we may have had the size advantage, but Denard and the other Robertson kid, they're pretty good athletes, and so they move their feet well, and they're not going to let you. It's not like they're going to just stand behind them and let you throw it to them. So we were trying to get it to him, and we were trying to get it to Thomas too, Ryan Thomas. I mean, those are our two big kids. Thomas is our second leading scorer. We were trying to get it to them, and sometimes we did, and sometimes Woodland Hills cut it off and kind of forced us back outside. So.
Well, I wanted to tell you, sir, great game. That was a well-contested game by both teams. Going forward, we wish you good luck from Roxamore Sports, and we'd like to thank you for having us here with you, and good luck for the rest of the season.
Thank you. Have a good Christmas.
You too. So live here for Roxamore Sports, we'd like to thank you guys for joining us here. Myself and my co-host here, Sam, the Lumberjack Timbers. We'd like to thank you for joining us on Roxamore Sports. With the Woodland Hills Wolverines coming out victorious tonight over the Golden Lions. We'd like to thank you. Good night. Have a great Christmas. Happy holidays, and thank you for joining us.
Merry Christmas.
I was trying to get you to say something. I'm like, is he going to say something? He just